What if I told you that the secret weapon against those frustrating tingling hands, the heavy feeling in your swollen legs, the morning stiffness in your knees, and the deep nagging ache in your joints wasn't locked away in a pharmacy, but was waiting for you right now in your very own fruit bowl? Imagine for a moment that there are 8 specific scientifically backed collagen-rich fruits that can do more than just mask the pain. They can target the very root cause of these relentless age-related issues. You'll want to pay very close attention because this isn't just wishful thinking. The number 1 fruit on this list is no ordinary health food. It has been rigorously shown in clinical studies to increase the collagen density in the tissue of older adults by an astonishing 24% and to slash debilitating knee pain by as much as 42%. This isn't a vague claim from a magazine. This is the proven result from a peer-reviewed study published in one of Europe's most respected clinical nutrition journals, based on real seniors, just like you, who saw these life-changing results after eating this fruit consistently for just a matter of weeks. Here is the fundamental game-changing truth that most people over the age of 60 are never told, the hidden piece of the puzzle that explains so much. After you pass that 60-year milestone, your body's natural production of collagen, the most abundant and critical protein you have, slows to a near complete halt. Think of collagen as the body's essential glue, the very scaffolding that provides strength and structure to your joints, the elasticity to your skin, and the resilience to your tendons. It's the foundational protein that cushions your movements and supports your entire peripheral nervous system. Every year that goes by, this internal scaffolding weakens. The collagen you lose makes your legs feel less powerful and more unsteady. It's the reason your hands start to prickle with that unnerving pins and needles sensation. It's why your joints begin to feel dry, creaky, and lose the smooth, effortless flexibility you once took for granted. This silent internal erosion is the hidden reason why millions of seniors find it a struggle to walk with ease, why they live with a growing fear of sudden unexpected falls, and why they are often woken from their sleep by the excruciating vice-like grip of nighttime leg cramps. But within this challenge lies the most empowering news of all. You are not helpless in this process. By understanding this mechanism, you can take back control. By consistently and intentionally eating the right fruits, you can provide your body with the exact tools it needs to naturally kickstart its dormant collagen production once again. This means you can begin the process of genuinely restoring your mobility, actively reducing the chronic inflammation that fuels the pain, preventing those agonizing cramps, and methodically rebuilding the strength in your muscles that you thought was lost to time. Everything you are about to read is grounded in real, verifiable science. No guesswork, no empty promises, just peer-reviewed findings from studies conducted on older adults. So please, don't look away. Each of the fruits we will explore plays a unique and irreplaceable role in this rebuilding process. When you combine them in the right way, their healing effects don't just add up, they multiply dramatically. And yes, the number 1 fruit, the one most people completely overlook, is indeed the most powerful of them all. But to build a strong house, you must start with the foundation. So let's begin our journey with fruit number 8. It's a gentle giant, and it lays the very first, most critical stone in rebuilding the collagen framework that has been quietly breaking down inside you for decades. We start our journey of renewal with fruit number 8, amla, more commonly known as the Indian gooseberry. Think of amla not as a powerful sledgehammer, but as the gentle, wise architect of your body's rebuilding project. It doesn't shout, it whispers instructions to your cells, patiently reactivating the collagen-building machinery that may have lain dormant for years. It is the crucial first stone laid in the new foundation of your strength. Amla's power lies in its staggering vitamin C content. It is by far one of the most potent natural sources of this vitamin on the entire planet, containing, gram for gram, nearly 10 times the amount found in a fresh orange. For anyone over the age of 60, This fact is profoundly significant. Vitamin C is not just a simple antioxidant for fending off the common cold. It is the absolute non-negotiable raw material your body requires to synthesize a substance called pro-collagen. Pro-collagen is the direct precursor, the wet clay from which your body molds the strong, stable, and resilient collagen fibers that form the very structure of your tendons, muscles, and joint cartilage. The science supporting AMLA is compelling. Studies published in esteemed journals like the Journal of Ethnopharmacology have found that AMLA extract significantly energizes two key enzymes, lysyl hydroxylase and prolyl hydroxylase. In simple terms, these enzymes act like molecular staplers, cross-linking the newly formed collagen fibers together to create a strong, stable, and durable matrix. When these enzymes are active and doing their job properly, your connective tissues regain their tensile strength, your joints begin to move with more freedom and less friction, and your limbs feel noticeably less achy, stiff, and vulnerable. But AMLA's benefits don't stop at production. It is also densely packed with other powerful phytonutrients, including gallic acid and ellagic acid. These compounds are master antioxidants that function as a dedicated security team for your body, vigilantly protecting your existing collagen reserves from being dismantled by the twin wrecking balls of chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, what you might think of as the body's internal rusting process. This is a game changer for seniors whose natural anti-inflammatory defenses have often begun to slow down. Because AMLA is remarkably gentle on the digestive system, unlike some other highly acidic fruits, it is the perfect soothing way to start your day. Whether enjoyed as a warm tea, a fresh juice, or as a convenient dried powder sprinkled over your morning yogurt or oatmeal, AMLA quietly and effectively sets your entire healing process in motion. If AMLA serves as the gentle wake-up call for your internal collagen factory, then our next fruit, number 7, black raspberries, functions as the state-of-the-art protective armor. Once you've started to rebuild your collagen, it is absolutely essential to shield it from the forces that seek to tear it down. With their deep, velvety, purple-black hue, these remarkable berries are brimming with a class of potent plant compounds known as anthocyanins. These compounds have been proven to be elite defenders of collagen, specifically guarding it against the persistent low-grade chronic inflammation that is a primary driver of muscle weakness, joint deterioration, and the loss of flexibility in older adults. If you imagine your body as a newly repaired home, black raspberries are the advanced waterproof sealant applied to the foundation, preventing future cracks and water damage before they can ever begin. Here is the elegant science behind their protective power. Our bodies naturally contain enzymes called matrix metalloproteinases, or MMPs. You can think of these MMPs as a biological demolition crew. While they have a necessary function in breaking down old tissue, they can become overactive as we age, especially in the presence of inflammation. When they go rogue, they begin to relentlessly break down healthy connective tissue with a particular appetite for the precious type 2 collagen that makes up the cushioning cartilage in our knees and the shock-absorbing discs in our spines. A pivotal study published in the Nutrition and Cancer Journal discovered that the anthocyanins found in black raspberries have the incredible ability to inhibit the activity of these destructive MMP enzymes. By effectively blocking this demolition crew, you give your cartilage and ligaments a genuine, uninterrupted opportunity to heal and strengthen. The direct results are less pain, a greater range of motion, and a feeling of being more stable and sure-footed. Furthermore, black raspberries are a champion for your circulatory system. Their rich flavonoid content helps to improve microcirculation, keeping the thousands of tiny blood vessels in your legs and feet flexible, clear, and efficient. For anyone who suffers from the unsettling sensation of pins and needles in their extremities, or the eerie feeling that their calves and feet are cold and not getting enough blood flow, these berries can bring profound relief. They are more focused on protection than aggressive rebuilding, but this defensive role is an indispensable part of ensuring your healing is not just temporary, but lasting. Have you ever found yourself thinking, "I'm eating so healthy, I'm doing all the right things, but my legs still feel heavy and weak, and my joints still ache with every step. If this sounds familiar, the problem might not be a lack of nutrients, but a breakdown in your body's delivery system. Getting nutrients into your body is one thing. Getting them to the specific tissues that are crying out for repair is another challenge entirely. This is precisely where fruit number 6, the familiar and often underestimated blueberry, steps in to play its absolutely essential role as the body's master collagen transporter and logistics manager. While blueberries contain a respectable amount of vitamin C, their true, unique superpower lies in their ability to help your body use that vitamin and other crucial nutrients far more effectively. The real magic, however, is in how they impact your circulatory system. Blueberries are exceptionally effective at stimulating your body's production of a molecule called nitric oxide. In simple terms, nitric oxide is a natural vasodilator, meaning it gently relaxes and widens your blood vessels. This effect is like turning a congested one-lane country road into a smooth, free-flowing 4-lane superhighway for your blood. This dramatic boost in microcirculation is especially critical for pushing vital healing compounds deep into the areas most vulnerable to poor blood flow in seniors: the delicate cartilage of the knees, the large muscles of the calves, and the extremities of the feet. A revealing clinical study conducted by the University of Florida on postmenopausal women demonstrated that after just 8 weeks of drinking blueberry smoothies daily, the participants improved their peripheral blood flow by over 21%. They also showed significant reductions in blood markers indicating cartilage breakdown. Think of blueberries as the dedicated road crew for your body, clearing the pathways and ensuring that all the precious collagen-building materials from the other fruits you eat can travel unimpeded to the construction sites deep within your legs, thighs, and knees to perform their restorative work. Once your body's circulatory highways have been cleared and opened by the blueberries, you enter the most active and exciting phase of this process: rebuilding. This is where our next set of fruits come in, acting as the skilled construction crew. First on the scene is fruit number 5, the vibrant and beloved strawberry, a true structural powerhouse for your body. It's not just their delightful taste. Their micronutrient profile seems almost perfectly designed for collagen regeneration. A single serving of strawberries delivers a robust dose of vitamin C, but just as importantly, they are a rich source of an essential mineral called manganese. This mineral isn't just a passive helper. It plays a direct, active role as a cofactor in the enzymes that synthesize new collagen fibers, especially the incredibly important type 1 collagen. This is the type of collagen that forms the strong, fibrous network in your muscles, tendons, and other soft tissues, giving them their tensile strength and ability to withstand force. The combination of vitamin C and manganese in strawberries acts as a powerful 1-2 punch, with studies showing it can increase the rate of new collagen production by an impressive 30%. Working in perfect harmony with the strawberry is fruit number 4, the tropical and soothing papaya, which functions as the expert demolition and renovation team. Before you can build something new and strong, you must first clear away the old damaged rubble. Papaya contains a uniquely powerful digestive enzyme called papain, which has the remarkable ability to break down and clear out old, hardened, scar-like fibrous tissue that can build up in joints over time, causing stiffness and restricted movement. This biological sculpting clears the way for fresh, healthy, and flexible collagen to form in its place. Moreover, papain dramatically increases your body's ability to absorb proline and glycine, the 2 primary amino acids that form the very backbone of the collagen molecule itself. By breaking down damaged tissue and providing the essential building blocks for new tissue, papaya creates the ideal environment for deep, lasting repair. This is precisely why clinical nutritionists frequently include papaya in post-surgery recovery diets and bone healing protocols. It meticulously clears out the old damage, allowing the body to truly regenerate from the ground up. Now that the rebuilding has begun, it's time to bring in the specialist for inflammation and swelling, fruit number 3, the mighty pineapple. If you are constantly dealing with puffy, swollen knees, a feeling of weakness in your legs, or stiff, restricted movements, think of pineapple as your personal, full-spectrum natural anti-inflammatory with no prescription and no side effects. Its formidable power comes from a unique compound called bromelain, a potent protein-digesting enzyme that has been the subject of extensive study in the field of rehabilitative medicine. Bromelain acts like a natural fire extinguisher for the smoldering low-grade inflammation that can settle in your joints. It works by suppressing pain-triggering compounds called prostaglandins and helping to accelerate the healing of damaged connective tissue. The benefits of bromelain are not just anecdotal. In a well-regarded clinical trial conducted in Germany, patients suffering from rheumatoid arthritis were given a daily dose of bromelain for 6 weeks. The results were astounding. They reported a 41% reduction in both pain and swelling, along with clear, measurable improvements in their joint function, especially in weight-bearing joints like the knees and hips. But bromelain's talents extend even further. It also helps to break down excess fibrin in the blood, a protein that can cause blood to become thicker, leading to stagnation and poor circulation in the lower limbs, a common culprit behind numbness and cramps. By clearing out inflamed tissue and reducing the puffy swelling in the soft tissues surrounding your joints, bromelain effectively opens up the pathways, allowing all the vital nutrients from the other fruits in this list to reach the injured areas more effectively and do their healing work. For anyone whose knees crack and protest when they bend, or whose calves feel tight and sore after a short walk, adding fresh pineapple to your daily diet can bring about a truly remarkable and noticeable difference in just a few short weeks. We now arrive at the absolute pinnacle of our list, the 2 most powerful and effective fruits for deep collagen restoration. At the number 2 spot is guava, a quiet, unassuming tropical fruit that is a true phenomenon of the natural world. In terms of sheer effectiveness for restoring cartilage and reversing the clock on joint aging, it has few rivals. Guava's secret is its almost unbelievable concentration of vitamin C, containing an astonishing 200 to 300 milligrams per 100 gram serving. To put that in perspective, that's significantly more than oranges, strawberries, and in many cases, even kiwi. This is critically important because, as we've learned, vitamin C is the high-octane fuel for the entire collagen production engine, essential for building both the type 1 collagen for your muscles and the type 2 collagen for your joint cartilage. In fact, the landmark clinical study we mentioned at the very beginning, the one that found a 24% increase in collagen density and an incredible 42% reduction in knee pain in older adults, was based on participants who consistently ate guava every day. It is, without exaggeration, a true collagen-producing machine. But what good is a powerful high-performance machine if you don't have the key to turn it on and unlock its full potential? This brings us finally to our Abish 1 fruit, the humble yet extraordinary kiwi. If guava is the factory producing the collagen, kiwi is the master key that unlocks its power and directs it with perfect precision. Kiwi contains a special and unique enzyme called actinidin. It's a protein-digesting enzyme similar to papain in papaya, but its specialty is breaking down complex proteins into the precise short-chain peptides that are the most bioavailable, the exact form your body can absorb and convert into new collagen with maximum efficiency. In other words, kiwi doesn't just offer you the building blocks. It fundamentally enhances your small intestine's ability to absorb the collagen-building nutrients from all the foods you eat. It supercharges the entire process, from digestion to joint repair. Studies have shown that simply adding kiwi to meals can increase the absorption of these vital collagen peptides by as much as 27%. Kiwi takes the coveted number 1 spot, not because it supplies the most raw materials, but because it is the ultimate facilitator, ensuring that your body can use every single nutrient you give it in the most profound and effective way possible. Let me share a story with you. It's the story of a man named Richard, a 67-year-old retired construction engineer from Ohio. For nearly 4 decades, Richard was the definition of strong and active. But within just a few years of retirement, everything changed. I first noticed it going up the stairs in my own home, he recalled. My calves just wouldn't cooperate anymore. Each step felt like I was trying to lift a leg made of wet cement, like someone was actively pulling me back down. Soon, the simple act of getting up from his favorite armchair became a monumental effort. I'd have to grip both armrests, take a deep breath, and push with everything I had, like someone who had just finished a marathon. His diagnosis was a story familiar to millions: age-related muscle collagen loss, early-stage knee degeneration, and poor leg circulation. Nothing serious enough to warrant surgery, but more than enough to steal the confidence from a man who once didn't know what fatigue felt like. Tired of a daily regimen of pills that felt like meals, Richard decided to apply his engineer's mind to the problem. He would rebuild his body from the foundation up, just like the bridges he had spent his life constructing. Guided by his nutritionist daughter, he started a new routine. He cut out the empty-calorie breakfasts and replaced them with a daily smoothie made from kiwi, guava, and pineapple, our top 3 fruits. At midday, he'd have a handful of strawberries or black raspberries. In the afternoon, a few slices of fresh papaya. It wasn't an overnight miracle, but after just 3 weeks, he had his first real win. He could stand up from a low chair without using his hands. It was a small victory, but it felt monumental. After 5 weeks, he could climb both flights of stairs in his house without stopping to catch his breath. And after 3 months, he was walking over a mile every single morning with no pain, no heavy-legged fatigue, and no more agonizing nighttime leg cramps. Richard's story holds a powerful truth. Most people think collagen is a vanity issue, something for skincare. But for seniors, collagen is the very essence of independence. It is what keeps your legs steady, your spine straight, your knees quiet, and your freedom intact. As he now loves to tell his old friends, you're not weak because you're old. You're weak because your body is missing something. And the amazing thing is, what you're missing is probably sitting right there in your fridge. You have now journeyed through the science and stories of 8 incredibly powerful fruits, each one a vital piece of the puzzle of your own renewal. This is nature's own solution for rebuilding your body from the inside out. This isn't just theory anymore. This is a choice, a crossroad. You can continue down the same path, accepting a future of stiff backs, tingling legs, midnight cramps, and the ever-present, quiet fear of the next unexpected fall. Or you can choose to act. You can choose to take back control starting today. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start small. Add 1 kiwi to your morning routine. Blend a simple smoothie of guava and pineapple for your lunch. Have a handful of blueberries with your breakfast. Don't let another day, another week, another month go by while your body's essential support structure continues to silently slip away. Because there comes a point where it's no longer a matter of not wanting to get up. It's a matter of your body simply being unable to. We have seen too many vibrant seniors go from losing their balance to losing their independence, and finally, to losing their belief in themselves. Do not let that be your story. If this information has resonated with you, please share it. Share it with a parent, a friend, a neighbor, anyone you know who has been saying their legs feel weak, that their knees crack with every step, or that they just don't feel steady anymore. You now hold the knowledge. The power is in your hands. Now is the time to turn that knowledge into action and to choose to live not just a long life, but a strong, dignified, and wonderfully independent one.